Hey y'all, don't forget to subscribe and click that notification button so you don't miss a thing. Also, come follow us on social media at Disney Food Blog. Hey everybody, it's AJ for Disney Food Blog, and today we've got a fun video. I say that every time. Every video is fun to me. I love talking about this stuff. We are going to talk about 10 great ways to spend $50 in Disney World. So there's a lot of ways to throw away $50 in Disney World, but there are a lot of ways to spend it really, really well. Get a lot out of that $50. Now, some of these things that we're talking about cost a little bit more than $50 and some cost a little bit less than $50. Overall, we want to make sure you spend any extra dollar you have extremely well. So hopefully you'll take some of these fun ideas into consideration. Okay, first up is the behind the scenes tour. This thing is like a hidden gem. I don't know why the price doesn't go up. I shouldn't even say anything, right? I've got to like knock on wood or something. So the behind the scenes tour is over there in the Land Pavilion in Epcot's Future World. And this is where they take you into the greenhouses of the Living with the Land ride. You get to explore the hydroponics and the things that they're working on, the new projects they're planning. They talk to you about their innovative ways of producing fruits, vegetables, food, fish farming, and things like that. So it's a really fun thing to do with your kids. It's even a really fun thing to do just as a couple. Neat way to get backstage, check out some cool Disney stuff. This is only $25 for adults. It's $20 for children. And so if you have two adults, there's $50 right there. It's just a really fun afternoon thing. Now you can book in advance, or you can just go up to the check-in desk over there by the Living with the Land ride. They have a new check-in desk over there. It's not by Soarin' anymore. And you can go ahead and go on the tour. It's really cool and really fun. A lot of people don't know about it at all. Another great way to spend $50 in Walt Disney World is to have breakfast in bed. Who doesn't love to have breakfast in bed? And when you're on vacation, it's always fun to take an extra few hours in the morning for yourself, maybe just on one day that you don't do rope drop and you sleep in and you take a little bit of extra time. You kind of watch cartoons with the kids, or you just sort of laze around. Get a little extra rest because it is your vacation and you're on a very active vacation. Disney World is exhausting, so you're going to need a little extra time to yourself. So maybe have breakfast in bed. Usually at the resorts that do have room service, these are going to be anywhere between $15 and $50 per person, depending on what you get for breakfast in bed. Next up, we're going to talk about the dessert parties, and we have a whole video about all the dessert parties. There are maybe one or two that are under $50. The Fantasmic Dessert Party and VIP viewing is going to be $39 for an adult. The rest are a little bit more, $69 to $79, and then the Happily Ever After is $84 for an adult right now. For children, they're all under $50. But that's a fun way to spend $50 on a ticket for a dessert party. It's probably the most expensive thing here we've got on our list, but I wanted to mention it because it's always fun to splurge a little bit on yourself while you're on vacation. Oh, and for those who don't know, dessert parties in Walt Disney World, that basically means that you have VIP viewing of a nighttime entertainment show. So VIP viewing of Happily Ever After, or Rivers of Light in Animal Kingdom, or Illuminations in Epcot, which remember, Illuminations is going away in 2019, at the end of 2019. So if you're only going on one trip between now and December 31, 2019, definitely catch that Illuminations dessert party so you can see that show one last time. Another one of my favorite ways to spend $50 in Walt Disney World is dinner and Sundays at Beaches and Cream. Beaches and Cream, as you know, is over there in Disney World's Beach Club Resort. It's one of my favorite places to get fun, comfort food and amazing sundaes. You guys know I love the sundaes here. So entrees range from $13 to $18 here. Sundaes range from $7 to $9.50, and they've got those brand new over-the-top crazy shakes for $14. And the kitchen sink is $32. And of course, the kitchen sink is a giant sundae that includes everything they have in the house, all of the ice cream flavors, all of the toppings, and a whole can of whipped cream up on top. So that's a fun way maybe to spend even less than $50. It's $32 right now, so less than $50 on a fun adventure for your family to see if you guys can conquer the kitchen sink. Next up, you can save your $50 to spend at a festival in Epcot. So the Epcot Food and Wine Festival just concluded, but we've got Festival of the Holidays coming up here at the end of November, well, middle of November, November 18th that launches. So just in a couple of days. So that one's coming up, and then there's the Festival of the Arts. You guys know I've talked about the festivals in quite a few videos lately, but that's a fun way to spend $50. Just eat around the food booths. $50 goes a long way at those food booths, and everybody can share the food, so you can kind of fit a whole meal in for that amount of money. And it's a fun, unique way to spend $50 in Walt Disney World that a lot of other people don't have the opportunity to do if they're not there during that festival. Next up is the Jiko wine tasting. This is something a lot of people don't know even exists. Every Wednesday, it's usually Wednesdays, but that's subject to change, over at Jiko in Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. They have an incredible wine tasting. A lot of people don't realize that Jiko has an amazing wine list, almost exclusively wines from South Africa, I believe. And so the wine tasting there is pretty extraordinary. They do a great job. It's actually quite a bit of food and wine for a pretty low price. It's $25 per person minus gratuity. With gratuity, it comes out to $31. And this is an incredible experience. Everyone I know who's done it has enjoyed it. I loved it. I think it's a hidden gem in Walt Disney World. A lot of people don't know about it. So if you're headed for your honeymoon to Walt Disney World, or maybe if there's an opportunity to leave the kids with grandma, or the kids go to the Pixar Play Zone over there in Contemporary Resort while you and your spouse go to the Jiko wine tasting, that's a great adventure for adults for sure. Another fun way to spend $50 is to get a room upgrade. If you're staying someplace like Caribbean Beach Resort or Port Orleans Riverside, they have specialty rooms that you can upgrade to. So a standard room is just a regular hotel room, but you can get a pirate room at Caribbean Beach Resort, and the difference is around about $50. Port Orleans Riverside, a regular room is beautiful, but the princess room could be really great if you have a little princess in your family. And again, the difference is around $50. So that's going to be $50 a night. So if you do apply that to your vacation and it's, you're staying more than one night at that hotel, you're spending more than $50, obviously, but that's one fun way to spend $50 is to get a room upgrade for a night to one of those specialty rooms. And if you're staying at a deluxe resort, you can get a room upgrade as well. You can go from a pool view room to a Savannah view room in Animal Kingdom Lodge, garden view to water view at Beach Club. Can make a big difference for your experience in your hotel. Now, this is one of my favorite ways to spend $50 in Walt Disney World. Head over to Fort Wilderness or Port Orleans Riverside and take a carriage ride. It can seat 4 adults or 2 adults and 3 small children. $45 for that carriage ride. And it's a fun, memorable experience that your family will never forget. I'm sure they're really fun. Again, something you don't expect to be able to do when you go to Walt Disney World. A lot of people don't know these are even there. Another hidden gem for you to experience with your family, especially here during the holiday season, because it's really, really fun to take those carriage rides. Now, during the holiday season, they also have a holiday sleigh ride for guests over there at Fort Wilderness. This one is going to be a little more expensive, though. This one's going to be $84. So if you want the sleigh ride, it's going to be a higher expense ticket than that carriage ride, and it's basically the same experience, right? Okay, this is a new way to spend $50 in Walt Disney World. You're not actually even spending $50. This one is $34.75. It is the Star Wars Secrets of the Empire, The Void. This is a virtual reality experience in Disney Springs. Everyone is loving it. If you are a Star Wars fan, it's almost a must-do for you. Very, very cool. You go and you have this virtual reality experience. You're completely immersed in this Star Wars world. Very, very cool. People are loving it. Again, $34.75 per person. Good way to spend under $50 in Walt Disney World. And finally, tea at the Grand Floridian. This is a great one for moms and daughters, dads and daughters, moms and sons. A good opportunity to spend some special time with a special person. This happens at the Garden View Tea Room at the Grand Floridian Resort. It happens every day. You can book it ahead of time through the regular Disney Dining phone line or on the My Disney Experience app or on DisneyWorld.com. This one is going to be a variety of prices because you can order specialty teas and other other experiences through the menu, but just a regular kind of Bedfordshire tea with tea, finger sandwiches, scones, choice of dessert is going to be $35. So again, that's a really fun, unique experience that a lot of people don't have the opportunity to do because they don't even know it's there. So if you're visiting, again, if you're there for your wedding, if you're visiting with mom and dad, or you're going with your kids, this is a fun way to sort of get away from it all for an afternoon and have tea over at the Grand Floridian. Super fun and really, really good, actually. Really enjoyable and good food. So there are 10 great ways to spend $50 in Walt Disney World. A lot of those are really unique, things that a lot of Disney guests don't even know are there. So super unique and fun experiences for you and your family to make memories with. And they're actually not all that expensive. So consider those for your next trip or for an upcoming trip. So let us know in the comments what you guys think. Have you done any of these experiences? Are there other ways that you like to spend $50 at Walt Disney World? We can't wait to hear what you have to say. Let us know in the comments, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. Give us a subscribe, like the video, and press that little notification bell so that you get notified the next time we publish videos. This is AJ for Disney Food Blog, and we will see you real soon.